Hello, and welcome to Investigative Math. Today, we'll be learning how to use the teens trick, so let's get to it. Keep in mind, the teens trick can be used anytime you're multiplying a number by any integer from 12 until 19. So 12, 13, 14, all the way to 18, 19, those are all fair game for using the teens trick. Alright, so for our first question, we have 12 multiplied by 451. So first thing you want to take note of is the units digit of the teen. So I know 12 technically isn't a teen, but it's still useful on the teens trick. So the units digit of our teen is going to be 2, and we're going to use this throughout the entire process. Next, look at the units digit of 451, or the number that we're multiplying by the teen. So units digit of 451 is 1, and so we're going to take that 1 and multiply by 2, this 2. If this was 13 times 451, we would do 1 times 3. 14 times 451, it would be 1 times 4. You get the idea. So 1 times 2 gives us 2, and that's the ones digit of our answer. Alright, next we're going to move 1 to the left. We used the 1 on our first step, and so we have to move 1 to the left and use our 5. So again, take this 5 and multiply it by 2. Then, so 5 times 2 gives us 10. Then add the number that's to the right of the number we're trying to use. So we did 5 times 2 to get 10, and then we add the number to the right, which is 1. 5 times 2 is 10, plus our 1 is 11, and so we write a 1 and carry a 1. Okay, now we move 1 more to the left, and we use our 4. 4 times 2 is 8, plus the number to the right of that. 4 times 2 is 8, plus our 5 is 13, plus our carried 1 gives us 14. So we write our 4, and again we carry a 1. Okay, well now we don't have any more numbers we can move to the left on. We just used our 4 to multiply by 2. We don't have anything to the left. So when this happens, what you want to do is just take your leftmost number and add any carries that we still have hanging around. So 4 plus our carried 1 from the last step. 4 times, sorry, not 4 times. You just have our 4 plus any extra carries. 4 plus 1 is 5, and so the last number in our answer is 5. So 12 multiplied by 451 is going to give us 5,412. Okay, to recap. First, take note of the units digit of the teen that you're using. I know technically 12 isn't a teen, but it still works for this kind of question. So what you want to do, look at the units digit of our teen and multiply it by the units digit of the other number. So 1 times 2 is 2, and so we write the 2. Then move 1 to the left of our 1, and we get 5. And then we multiply 5 by 2 and add the number to the right of that. 5 times 2 is 10, plus our 1 is 11, so we wrote our 1, and we carry a 1. Alright, again, we move 1 to the left, and we use our 4. 4 times 2 is 8, plus the number to the right of that. 8 plus 5 gives us 13, plus our carried 1 is 14. So we write the 4, and again, we carry a 1. Now, we don't have any more numbers that we can move to the left on, and so we take our leftmost digit and add any carries that we still have around. So our leftmost digit is 4, and we still have this carried 1. So 4 plus 1 is 5, and that is our final digit of our answer. So we get 5,412. Okay, for our next question, we have 16 multiplied by 523. We're just going to do exactly the same thing we did on the last question, except instead of multiplying by 2 on each step, we're going to be multiplying by 6. So we take our 6, multiply it by the ones digit of 523. So 6 times 3 gives us 18, plus our carried 1. And we carry a 1, not plus or carried 1. Okay, so we've used this 3, now we move 1 to the left, and we use our 2. 2 times 6 gives us 12, and plus the number to the right of the 2, we get 3, which is 15. Plus our carried 1 gives us 16. So we write a 6 and again, we carry a 1. Okay, now we move one more to the left. We use our 5. 5 times 6 gives us 30, plus the number to the right of that gives us 32, plus our carried 1 is 33. And so we write a 3 and carry a 3. Well, now we don't have any more numbers that we can move to the left on. So when that happens, what you do is take the leftmost digit of 523 and add any carries that we still have hanging around. So we use our 5, add the 3, and you get 8. And that's the final digit of our answer. So 16 multiplied by 523 gives us 8,368. All right, to recap. First, look at the ones digit of the teen that we're multiplying by. So we're going to use the number 6 because we have 16. Then take that and multiply by the ones digit of 523. So 6 times 3 is 18. So we write an 8 and carry a 1. Okay, now we move 1 to the left, and we're going to use our 2. 2 times 6 is 12, plus the number 1 to the right of that is 3. 12 plus 3 is 15, plus our carried 1 is 16. So we write our 6, and again, we carry a 1. Okay, now we move 1 to the left again. We use our 5. 5 times 6 is 30, plus the number to the right of that, or 2, is 32, plus our carried 1 again is 33. So we write a 3 and carry a 3. Finally, we don't have any more digits that we can move to the left on. And so what we do then is take our leftmost digit and add any carries that we still have. So we use our 5, add our carried 3, and you get 8. So 16 multiplied by 523 is 8,368. And that does it for the teens trick. Now that you have an idea of how to do this kind of question, I have provided a problem set in the description of this video for you to try a couple for yourself. If you need me to clarify anything for you, leave a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you enjoyed this video and found it informative, leave a like, and if you really loved it, make sure to subscribe. I'll see you later.